So there are two ways that we want to combine elements in a circuit. The first of those is we can combine elements in series. So we've talked about this a little bit. We mentioned that, hey, we were going to connect an ammeter in series. Well, what does that mean? Well, when you connect two elements in series, what that means is that the current traveling through your first element has to travel through the second one. So you can think of this as just, here's your wire, the current's coming in across element 1, it leaves element 1, it has nowhere else to go, so it has to go through element 2. That's what happens when you connect two elements in series. The other option is you can connect elements in parallel. And so again, what happens in this case is that your current comes in, but it reaches this point called a junction or a node. And at that junction, basically there are two pathways that now the current can choose to go. One of them will take it across element 1 to come into this junction on the other side. The other pathway will take the current across element 2 and then into the junction. And so what happens when you connect two elements in parallel is that the current traveling through element 1 cannot go through element 2. So the current's going to come in and has to go either across element 1 or across element 2. It will recombine at this junction and then go on out along the wire. The current will split, go across one element or the other, and then recombine. So you can think of this as we've got an AND option and an OR option. Our series connection is an AND. The current has to go through element 1 and element 2. A connection in parallel is the OR. So your current goes either across element 1 or across element 2. So one or the other in the case of a parallel connection.